Maria Alvarez was 54 when she first realized her world was slowly blurring away. She was sitting on her porch in San Antonio, holding a photo album filled with childhood memories of her children, when she noticed she could no longer make out the faces. The words in her favorite books swam before her eyes. Road signs looked like shadows, and night driving terrified her. For years, Maria had relied on stronger and stronger glasses, telling herself it was normal aging. But deep down, she feared blindness. Her mother had lost most of her sight by 70, and Maria wondered if she was destined for the same fate. One evening, after struggling to thread a needle, Maria whispered to her daughter Elena, "I feel like life is slipping away from me, one blurred line at a time." The turning point. Elena, a nutritionist, refused to accept that her mother's decline was inevitable. She believed that while genetics played a role, lifestyle had a stronger voice. "Mom," she said firmly, "you don't have to sit and wait for blindness. Let's fight this. There are ways to strengthen your eyes, even at your age." Maria laughed bitterly. "Elena, don't be naive. Doctors say vision only gets worse with age." But Elena replied softly, "Doctors once told people the heart couldn't heal either. Science has moved on. Let's try." Those words planted a seed of hope. The first step: food is medicine. The very next day, Elena revamped Maria's diet. Out went the processed snacks, fried foods, and excess sugar, things Maria had leaned on for comfort. In came colorful vegetables, blueberries, leafy greens, carrots, salmon, nuts, eggs, and citrus fruits. Elena explained, "Your eyes crave antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin C. They fight the oxidative stress that damages vision." Maria resisted at first. She missed her evening pastries and sweet tea. But within 2 weeks, she felt her energy return. Her eyes were less dry, and the burning sensation she once ignored began to fade. The forgotten secret: eye exercises. Food wasn't the only change. Elena introduced Maria to daily eye exercises. Palming, warming the eyes with her hands. Focusing near and far, shifting her gaze from a nearby object to something distant. The 20-20-20 rule: every 20 minutes of reading, look 20 feet away for 20 seconds. At first, Maria rolled her eyes, figuratively and literally. This feels ridiculous. But as weeks passed, she noticed she could read without straining for longer periods. Her headaches reduced. Facing the biggest challenge: habits. Perhaps the hardest battle was breaking the habits of neglect. Maria loved scrolling on her phone late at night. She rarely wore sunglasses, exposing her eyes to harsh sunlight. She skipped sleep, staying up past midnight. Elena reminded her, "Mom, every bad habit is like a grain of sand scratching your eyes. Protect them." So Maria learned discipline. She wore wide-brimmed hats outdoors. She dimmed screens in the evening. She even practiced eye fasting, resting in complete darkness for 15 minutes daily to give her vision a break. Hope in natural remedies. Alongside lifestyle changes, Elena suggested adding natural remedies long ignored by modern medicine. Bilberry extract for circulation, turmeric and black pepper for inflammation, a cup of green tea each morning for its antioxidants. Skeptical but curious, Maria complied. And slowly, she felt less eye strain. The test of faith. 6 months passed. Maria had not only changed her diet and habits but also her outlook on life. One day, she visited her ophthalmologist for a routine checkup. She braced for bad news, as she always had. The doctor adjusted his glasses, frowned, then smiled. "Maria, your vision hasn't worsened since last year. In fact, it's slightly improved." Maria's jaw dropped. "Improved? At my age?" The doctor chuckled. "It's unusual, but your lifestyle seems to be making a difference. Whatever you're doing, keep at it." She left the clinic with tears in her eyes, not from weakness but from victory. Sharing the gift. Maria's story didn't end there. Inspired by her journey, she began a small community group for people over 50 struggling with poor eyesight. They called it Clear Vision Club. Every Saturday, neighbors gathered at her porch. Together, they shared recipes rich in eye-boosting nutrients, practiced eye exercises, and reminded each other to rest their eyes. People laughed, bonded, and healed, not just their vision, but their spirits. The strong ending. One evening, months later, Maria sat again with her photo album. This time, she could clearly see the smiling faces of her children as toddlers, their eyes shining with innocence. She whispered, "I thought I was losing the world, but I was only losing my habits. My eyes didn't fail me, I had failed them. But I gave them a second chance, and they gave me my life back." Her journey became a living testimony. Poor eyesight after 50 is not a final sentence, it's a call to action. With the right food, habits, exercises, and faith, clarity can return. Maria no longer feared blindness. Instead, she embraced life with open eyes, ready to see every sunrise, every smile, and every tomorrow.